Do you go anywhere else? It's the AM Show.
Okay, so if you're going for a home loan, a typical lender will want a picture of your financial history. Be wary, be careful, and be good. Your bank statements are the tell-all tea leaves. They can see everything. What are some of the things that you can do ahead of submitting your application? Debbie Roberts from Property Apprentice has some great advice. Welcome home. Nice to see you finally.
Thank you. Nice to be back.
Yeah, it's really good to have you. So tell us, this is crucial, isn't it, your history?
Yes, absolutely. And as a financial advisor, I do need to point out that what I'm going to say is not to be considered to be individual financial advice.
But I'll take it anyway.
Exactly. You need to speak to an independent mortgage advisor to get the best advice for your particular situation. But I suggest that you get in touch with a mortgage advisor early in the piece because you want to make sure that your bank records are up to scratch in order to get that.
It's just not like it used to be.
It's not.
You can't waltz on through like you used to.
No, and I mean, there's a reason for that. We had a global financial crisis, and now we've got a responsible lending code, which is good,
Yeah, the Cowboys are gone. Well, I think they're gone. So what are the things that you should keep away from?
So some of the things that the mortgage advisors can help you with is to work out whether you need to trim any of your spending in certain areas. So banks like to see 3 to 6 months worth of clean banking records. So what that means is...
Clean? What's clean?
Yeah, I know. So you know how you can go into unauthorised overdraft and the bank will charge you a fee for unauthorised overdraft?
Yes.
Just because the bank lets you do that doesn't mean that you should do it, because if you dip into unauthorised overdraft, that can be an instant decline when you apply for a mortgage.
You're kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
So I've got quite a few different accounts which I use for different things, and every now and then one might actually do that, but I'll respond immediately to the text message I get saying, hey, if you get it back to positive numbers before 5 p.m. today, you won't be charged.
Yep.
Does that look bad or good on me?
So it can look bad. This is the shocker. So this is where you need to get the mortgage advisor involved, because it might be that bank's not the one that you get the mortgage with. You know, it just depends.
It's not an automatic fail, though, is it?
It can be. Yep, can be an automatic fail. Something else, which I think is quite surprising, is they like to see another thing that's considered to be clean banking history is not spending money on gambling. So, you know, don't buy lotto tickets.
Lotto tickets, even.
I'd like to buy one from Lotto.
I know.
Well, hang on. What about fundraising
period of time.
Fundraising, we just spend $20 on tickets to the
fundraising's
local...
a bit different.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but things like spending money at the TAB or taking out cash withdrawals on a regular basis, the banks can sometimes assume that you're gambling with that
Because
cash.
I was thinking maybe you take out cash, spend that, so then they don't know you're going to KFC, McDonald's, and spending all your money on drink. But you
They'll
say
assume
don't.
it. Yeah,
they
they'll
just
assume
assume
it.
the worst.
So it's like, you know, put your bank accounts on a diet for 3 to 6 months, you know, just to make sure that you've got that clean.
What about going to the pub and spending money on alcohol and then having fast food and that sort of thing on a regular basis if you're doing that?
Yeah, so put your bank account on a diet for 3 to 6 months. It's like, you know, we all survived COVID lockdowns, you know, and in fact that did a lot of people a lot of good because they saved huge amounts of money.
Now, surely
3 to 6 months, you know, suck it up, Prince.
Look, surely if you could spend a fortune on gambling, lollies, booze, TABs, whatever, but if you've paid your bills on times and you have an excess of income over expenses, surely they're going to allow you your vices.
So this is where the mortgage advisors can help you, and you can go back to your vices. So get a pre-approval in place, because that'll speed up your ability to get that loan across the line.
I wish I could say lovely to see you again. Probably Apprentice founder and CFO Debbie Roberts. Appreciate your time. Lovely to see you. Good morning, I reckon. Let's have a stink life.